Okay, first things first.
Don't
Yeah, before we even
promote
do an
Red
intro, CJ, you have been late, so I do
I
need an
apologise.
explanation. The
No,
people,
it does. It's family.
Yeah,
family.
we need an
family,
explanation,
Family,
bro.
yeah. And just so you know, for the record, I don't do late. So
don't do
Wait, how
late.
late is he? By the way, before we get this started.
For the record, they're 17 minutes late
Just
today.
for clarity, I actually got here half an hour early last time. I'm not saying that it balances out. But I'm just saying, like, you could tell.
No,
I'm
you see,
on
what's
this.
happening, mate?
No, it's
People are
legit.
thinking already.
No,
You're not taking it seriously.
I'm saying it's legit, but they have to, and I like that. That's high standards. If one person, I get
high
it.
standards.
I
It's
get it.
week 2,
I
and
expect
we're
it.
15 minutes late.
I get it. But
So we're letting him
okay.
just say family. Yeah.
No,
Family
but
moving.
there's
Okay.
nothing else to say. You just need to listen. Proofs in the pudding.
Family
Let's
is
see.
one. No, this is a little bit.
I don't
I'm not
believe
gonna
it,
lie,
Thomas.
that's
I don't
not gonna
believe it.
wash.
Yeah, I don't believe
Proof
it.
is in the pudding.
I don't believe it.
The
What
thing
happened?
is, well, listen, it doesn't matter what I tell you to the point where if I'm late again next week, then there's serious
Yeah,
problems.
yeah, yeah.
So we have to see
Not really,
the action.
because you could just go family again.
Family.
No.
Well, family is not less important next week than it is this week.
I
is it?
don't.
I'm gonna start doing that when I'm late.
I don't think it was.
Anyone ask me why you late?
Put it this way.
Family.
My opinion is, I don't think there's anything I can tell you other than you have to see the action, because talk is talk, action is action. So you have to see what happens going forward.
So if you
That's
turn up
that
late to
simple.
work, yeah.
But you
Yeah,
can't
no,
turn
let
up.
me let you. If you turn
Not
late to
like
work, now
words.
listen.
Yeah.
If you turn late to work, yeah,
Yeah.
being real, yeah, and you go family.
Yeah.
Is that calm? And
yeah,
would they go?
Oh, you're
Well,
welcome.
I thought, well, I thought
Well, you just
it is
go
calm,
family
yeah.
and they go,
yeah.
oh, bless God.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Would they not ask like, what happened?
No.
You go,
You
no,
don't-
listen, I don't want
That
to
doesn't
just
even work at school, mate. You know what you're on about. You
You
go
just-
family.
you just-
We're gonna need
Ring
some
your
details, we're gonna
family.
need
My
some
mic,
details.
my mic is not working. Is your mic working?
How
We
do you
get
know
on.
your mic
How
is
do you know?
working?
What's
CJ's gone. He's drunk
What are you
already.
talking about?
What's going on?
Let's.
Oh, you
are
want
we
to
on?
hear an echo?
Yeah, I want to hear echoes. Like.
You echo.
CJ's
Oh,
drunk.
you
It's
don't know how
CJ's
echo
gone.
is
Yeah,
like
it's gone,
that.
it's gone.
CJ's gone.
Listen,
Well, you've been
bro, we
drinking. You've been drinking. Be honest.
You're now listening to For the People, episode 2. Welcome back. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop the video a like, people. We're back again, and we're going to kick things off straight away with some talk of Dubai. Now, ironic, you've been in. Why are you laughing? Was it that good?
Nah, bro. It's just everyone talks about Dubai now. It's like
This
a
is the thing. We're
hot
starting
topic.
with Dubai because the whole of London has moved to Dubai since the whole lockdown period
Bro,
started.
it feels like that when you're there. I come outside my lobby, I see everyone I know from London.
It's a bubble.
It's a bubble.
It's a bubble.
Abracadabra, you linked him. I saw that
Yeah, I
picture.
saw Abracadabra from OFP and all the Tottenham man them out there and just.
Is he rolling heavy?
But not even just Abracadabra. Just you come out your hotel lobby and you see rappers everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's.
Is that a
you're-
good thing or a bad thing?
It
You
depends.
got no ops though. So
No,
you're
no,
right.
no, bro. And I'm blessed with everyone. I'm an OG, so everyone shows love.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, it's a bit like I
Hold
don't
on,
really.
Sorry.
Man's trying to-
I love this because we got 4 completely different characters. Right?
Go on then.
Like rolling heavy with the rappers. Is that like he's got lots of people with him?
Yeah.
And then you got no ops. Is this not a holiday destination?
No.
No,
obviously-
but Dubai's sticky.
Because remember there was that heady one and
So
Tion
literally-
Wayne.
No, there's kids, there's children! There's children! Oi, hello! There's children! Can someone say something?
Half of London is there, and as
Yes.
a result, people are like,
Bro,
Go
you
watch
have to
my
watch
back.
where you go because you might see that person from that ends. Not me personally, but I've heard the stories. Like I stayed in the 5 Village. Yeah, it's the village side, and it's a bit more calmer. But the 5 Palm, it's like Belmarsh.
Oh, raw.
Man are getting shanked.
Wow.
Oh, raw.
Like-
Five Palm. Yeah.
5 Palm is like Belmarsh right now.
I heard about that, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
know
I don't
some
go
details,
there.
But I heard about them.
Yeah, and I've heard stories about other rappers getting into this and that. And bro, I stayed away from
But
that.
is that a holiday though, where you're constantly on edge?
That's
Do
just
you
what
know
I'm
what I
saying.
mean? It don't feel
No,
like
no, no.
a
Yeah, but bro,
lively. It don't feel like a
Yeah, but bro, you
vacay.
see, the hotel's really nice, innit? So that's why everyone's going there. You see, for me, it's 2 sides. Like, I like to go somewhere and keep it low key a lot of the time.
that,
But at the same time, I'm in Dubai to work. I'm
Running
there
man
to do
down in
shows.
sliders and that. You know what?
I'm following you on
Running man down in his
Instagram.
swimming
There's
trunks.
nothing low key about
My
what's
lifestyle.
going on.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
It's one
I'm there.
big
Yeah,
party.
yeah, but I'm there to work, so I have to be seen in that place with that rapper, that that. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in London, where you got a network out.
I'll ask you an honest question.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself being out there for a prolonged period of time? Forget a weekend. Like, let's
I
say
can't.
6 months, maybe 12 months.
No. 6 months could be possible if the work was good, the money was good,
Yeah.
and I got a good offer. I'll probably be
So
enticed.
half a year you could do.
Half a year I could do, not longer than that, bro. I done 12 days last time, and I was losing my head, bro.
Big up Dane Bowers.
Bro, it's literally a bubble, yeah. It's not reality when you're out there. Apart from all the London thing, like, because that's just one side of it. That's the 5 Palm. Apart from that, when you leave there and you go to some of the nice places, you're in a bubble. I don't know what's going on outside of Dubai. I don't know what's on the news. I don't know what's
Well,
tier
that's what I
4.
was
What's
gonna
tier
say,
4?
bro?
Like,
Listen, that's the
teach
problem.
me about tier 4. It's a bit out of the loop for me personally. So if I was to move there, I'd have to have a balance of like party lifestyle and working, and then like just chill with the missus.
I heard that in Dubai, people aren't even really cooking dinner. Like, it's out.
What
for
do you mean you
dinner every day.
heard? Have you
Every
been to
day.
Dubai?
I've been to Dubai every single year
So you're
since
talking-
2014.
What do you mean you heard? So you know firsthand?
No, but
what
I've only
Dubai is
been
like.
once a year for around 6 years.
CJ, have you been to Dubai?
I've been to
These
Dubai.
man are active
Okay.
Dubai
So
goers.
I'm
to
the only
Dubai.
person here who hasn't
Oh, you
been
have-
to Dubai.
I'm not gonna lie,
You
you're
guys are
missing out.
acting
You're
like you're
missing out.
clueless.
Missing
it.
out.
You
No,
love
no,
it.
no,
Tell
no.
us what's going on.
No,
then.
the reason why I'm asking questions is
Wow,
because
look at your smile. You actually love Dubai.
Dubai,
You
let
love
me be real. Let me
brunching.
say,
Yeah,
let me
so-
let me say.
Jack off, man.
I'll
Get
say for the
comfortable.
record, I'm very comfy. I'm very comfy. Let me say for the record, Dubai is a special place.
It is.
Let's be under no
It's beautiful.
illusions. Dubai
Why?
is different.
It's nice, man.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was out for Dubai for like more than a week, like I've been to Dubai on a long weekend and that was sick. That's more than enough.
That's
You
enough.
don't need to go to Dubai for 1 week here, 2 week
Yeah.
here, 3 week. Like
Yeah.
it's too much. So that's why I'm asking him if he's gonna be out there for half a
It
year.
has to make sense.
That's
Like,
it,
Did
man.
you feel like
madness.
you were in a bubble though?
I felt like it felt very surreal.
yeah.
It didn't feel like real life.
No,
It doesn't look like
It's
real-
not
it
real
looks
life.
like-
It's not
Why do you
authentic.
say that though? Like, we woke
because
up, we're just going out,
it's
Yeah.
put it this way, yeah. There's 2 places I've been to that, in my opinion, are out of this world.
Vegas, I know you're gonna say.
He knows me well.
So wait,
So you guys are
Vegas-
you guys
Vegas
are
to
plastic
Dubai-
dons
Vegas to-
then.
Vegas-
You're
Vegas-
into like adult Disneyland.
No, but-
yeah. That's what these
It
ones
is.
are.
You wake up, you have this kind of fake created world around you
Yeah.
with fake people around
That's why I
you,
said I want to live
just
there. Though.
eating brunch
Yeah.
all day and
I
then
don't
going
like
straight to the
it.
party.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Like,
But
that's
the,
about
so
it.
same
Yeah.
thing with
That's
Dubai.
about
You're
it.
asking me,
It's
could I stay
fantasy.
there?
Yeah.
Vegas is
Yeah.
good for a weekend. Dubai is good for a weekend. Them places are only good for that.
Trust me.
But like you said, if I got the offer, like if I got a sick offer in Vegas to do a residency
Yeah.
every month, I'm
It's
doing
different.
it.
Is anyone that's got the template in a way that you could say, right, that person's done it and he's from the scene. Why can't I do it? Or I
Probably.
could potentially
Well,
do
we're
it as
in-
well.
like probably Charlie Sloth. He's like setting the goal for every other DJ out there right now.
Your residency, innit?
Yeah, but he for me, like I went to see his night and it weren't really my kind of thing.
Do you speak to him? You checked him out there?
No, I just say well, go on and DJ say hello and that. But
So what does he offer then? What do I get? So
No. With him though,
You
it's
gotta sell it
marketing
for
though,
me.
innit? He's a good marketer, man.
so his
Is it
night,
just the
man.
fact
He's
that
a
you're
hype
like
man.
around Charlie?
Charlie
that-
He's
Sloth.
a hype man.
So his
He's a
night
hype man,
is
yeah.
it's a penthouse, yeah. So you got the views, the mad view in that vent. You not know that venue.
Penthouse.
So
Look at you. Look at you.
He's-
That was live. That was live.
that is sick.
It's
No,
right.
but imagine
It's
Charlie
kinda
being
right
there.
still.
He would have been, but you know where they
he-
pulled the foam up, and no when we were walking in the
I
foam.
don't know if he would have added to it.
No, because we were already focused on the
That's
DJ.
what I mean.
You're not really
Charlie
focused on the
Sloth
DJ.
is a
But
But the
he's a
thing,
great
the
DJ.
thing that he's bringing is
Absolutely.
good music. Obviously, there's women there, but the thing for me is he's attracting a couple of the wrong people for me at the
reckon?
venue. Yeah.
What in terms of like
Just the
what,
clientele that he's bringing in. It's like
Roadman or like road?
I'm not gonna pigeonhole people, but
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be my kind of vibe.
But you know
every day.
the one thing I've always loved about Dubai, yeah, and this is why I was a bit like confused by the news I'm hearing and stuff I'm hearing, is Dubai is like the safest place in the world. Like when I first went to Dubai,
yeah.
Safe,
and I'm going-
safe because people don't want to commit crime.
no,
Yeah.
exactly. But what I'm
Right.
saying is when I first went to Dubai and I was at the pool party, the brunches,
Yeah.
I'm there in my swimming trunks. I've got my mobile,
Yeah.
and I got
That's
my
what I
wallet.
thought,
I'm trying to
yeah,
go in the
secure.
swimming pool, my mobile, my wallet in my
Yeah.
hands.
You
I'm
can
trying
leave
to, I'm
it.
trying to hold them, and people going, yo, just dash your phone and wallet on the table over there.
mad,
Pool's over there.
man.
I said, what? I said, someone just take. They just take my phone and wallet. They said, nah, we're in Dubai, baby.
We're in Dubai,
no,
baby.
no one
But
touches
hold
nothing.
on a second. This is very confusing, right? Because on the one hand, you're saying, "Oh, I can leave everything, all the doors open,
Only
and wallets
country.
around."
You
It's
can,
the
you
only
can.
You've got people the ops around
That's
the
what I'm.
corner.
That's what
waiting
I'm
to shank us.
No, but
confused
hold
by.
on.
No,
Yeah.
but ops
Yeah.
being on ops that's a personal thing.
That's
bro.
what I'm confused by.
Like you
Right.
can walk past
But
roadman and they don't
to
care
be
about you. You know them ones. Like
Yeah.
they're not. People aren't walking around robbing people. They're on holiday still. But if man bump into man, it's on site. I've seen one incident where I was
We've seen the
DJing.
incident.
Yeah,
No,
go
not an incident, but man were just acting drunk. But this, bro, within second, the security grips man,
That's what I'm
dragged him
thinking,
out,
yeah,
didn't
that's
even
how
let
it
people
works.
see, and it was gone.
Yeah.
They don't mess around out there, and then
Yeah.
people leave it because They don't want to get. They don't want to get in trouble with the police. They don't want to
Trust
get in
me.
trouble with the government or the higher ups there. You know,
It's
what
not
I'm
a
saying?
joke. It's not a joke.
It's
out
not a
there.
joke, man.
Do you know what I mean? It's not a little slap on the
new
wrist.
spot. I need a new spot.
How do you know that though?
Come on.
Have you got a story
People,
though?
everyone knows that.
Have you just been told? Oh, because there's.
I'll be real. To be fair, like to answer your question, before I'd been to Dubai, Anton had already been. It's like, this place is sick. Like, you have to come out. And a couple other people have said the same. And I was like, oh no, but don't you have to be careful? Like,
He went
obviously
on
there's
it.
certain things you can't do. Like, you can't hold hand. You can't even have
Why
a
do you need
chat.
to hold hands?
Can't
Like,
hold
I-
hands.
Why did he tell?
Why do you
us?
hold hands, G?
I was saying hypothetically,
Oh,
but if you're having a chat with, if you're having a chat with someone, if you're having a chat with
And
someone,
you hold their hands, and it's long.
it's a bit long. There's certain things you can't do, and I thought, okay, that's a bit of a weird.
No, but you got to
weird
think all
policy.
them rules. You don't really do them. Hold hands, drink in public,
Lips in public, like we're
start,
not doing
start beef. Like
That's
we're not
true. It's a
applying
little, it's a
them.
little, it's a little.
Unless you're
man
with your
thing,
missus,
Yeah.
then it's a bit like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but would
I
you-
won't lie
would
though.
it-
When I went to Abu Dhabi for the first time, I went with a few people, associates. And there was I went with a few associates, and there was a blonde girl that was with us, and it was my mate's missus, and we went to the shopping mall in Abu Dhabi, and they're a bit more old school in Dubai.
Yeah.
And she wore some white hot pants, yeah, and a boob tube, yeah, blonting. Went to the shopping mall. They nearly shut them all down.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not
She
allowed,
got
too
followed
much
by
skin.
bare shakes and that, yeah. And they
On-
said, yo,
it's on
what you
site.
do? You can't walk. She had her legs. You can't. No,
Yeah.
you can't do that in
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi. I don't know if Dubai's a
But
bit
that's
more
what I'm trying to
relaxed.
say. So there's certain things you can do
Yeah.
in Ayia Napa that
can't
would
do
be
in Dubai.
blessed. That would be like calm. Maybe even encouraged.
So is it a kind of place like
Dubai
the
is
rest of
not-
the Middle East? They've got, or at least some
Respect.
places in the Middle East. Oh, it's more than respect. It's like
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
be married to a person to.
There,
get
there's
room
a
with
certain.
them
I think
in
the
a
word
hotel.
is like etiquette.
I think
like-
so, yeah.
Like,
Apparently, yeah. You
decorum.
can't. Look, do you
Certain
know what?
things you
Your
can't
people
do.
think about these rules too much, but
Yeah.
ultimately, you can't like beat on the beach and stuff like that. Like,
Is that-
well, you can do that in Malia.
right.
You
Is
can get away with it
that-
in Malia.
Oh, right. Okay.
In Malia and Ayia Napa, you know them days.
But
Yeah,
what
but-
I'm trying to
but,
say is, who
in
does
Dubai,
that?
no
I was gonna
one's
say,
doing
is that something you would have done? if
Man,
you
don't
were,
do
like-
that. Man's
no,
beating
I don't
on
know.
beach.
I don't know.
No, but do you know what?
Just
A
go
lot
to your
of people-
hotel room.
No, but a lot, back in the day, yeah, a lot of people used to do
Brits.
that in Malia, Tenerife, Ayia Napa. I used to walk around. No, when you
Did
on
you
those
see it?
holidays, yeah. I remember seeing a couple beating in Malia, and then loads of lads surround them going, man's dog it. Like, I swear, like,
Oh my
mad.
god.
it was mad.
Imagine-
Obviously, I joined in, just clapping. Do it, I was clapping.
What
Football
kind of
cha-
clapping?
football chants while seeing people having sex on the beach. Wow.
It was
Yeah,
funny.
I
man.
don't
He was
know.
going hard.
Where are you holidaying though?
Yeah,
No, this is
the wrong- the
young
wrong
days. I was-
places.
No, 17, to like 23.
You went
I was
Malia
going Cavos and
last
them.
summer.
No, I went Mali with you 2010. 2010.
Like, on another note, Hugh, though, you should bring.
Last summer.
I saw it last summer.
Who you Bali last summer?
Okay, hold on a second.
You
Now
told
hold
me
on,
you
hold
went-
on.
you
I'm
told
trying to
me
put the
last
dots
summer.
together.
You said we were-
Three
all I'll
Dubai
say is
trips
family,
booked
family.
this year.
Who's that
Family,
boy?
family.
Oh, you was in
Oh.
family.
I'll just say family.
Oh.
He said it,
Oh,
family.
family, yeah.
Family, man. Anytime you're in a sticky situation.
Oh
family, man.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
but what I will
Family,
say is,
family.
Hugh,
Yeah.
you should bring your partner to Dubai or go
Okay.
with the partner. Like that,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful place.
Oh, it's a couples thing.
You can go as a
No,
couple.
It's
Sandals.
either or, bro. It's either
It's
or.
either all, but it's you can do it nice with the missus.
I guess that's why it's different to
both
Vegas, because
worlds,
Vegas for me
yeah.
is not either
Yeah.
or.
yeah.
Well, you know what? You'd be
You
surprised.
could-
Some
it's
people
a
go.
beautiful
Some people go. No. You know what's mad?
Vegas not- it's
Some
not-
people go on a couple thing to Vegas.
Nah.
My,
It's an
my
L.
missus
That's an
has
L.
asked me. She's asked me to go.
Yeah,
to
see?
Vegas
Yeah,
with
that's
her.
an
It's a
L
thing.
for me. That's
It's
an
a
L,
thing.
and I've only been once. It's not a couple thing.
Wait, why though? Why not?
No, it's not.
Gambling and that
Nah,
together.
This is
long,
the,
no,
this
it's
is the
long.
thing. Right?
It's long,
I've
bro.
got experience of this one, and this is why I can't really picture Dubai like that, because I've got this kind of like idea of what the Middle East allows to happen, and
Yeah.
they would not allow Vegas to happen. Because
Well, they're gonna
You'd be
open
surprised,
casinos
bro.
soon.
Yeah,
Are they
you'd
opening
be
casinos?
surprised.
Yeah, in Dubai.
No, they can't because
They are.
They are.
It's-
Muslims
it's a
say
thing.
gambling's haram.
It's
Bro,
changed.
Dubai
It's
is
changed.
changing.
It's
Haram.
changed.
Bro, Dubai's
I've heard
changing.
this as well. Dubai. There's
If
some-
they have casinos in Dubai, that's mad.
The people I know
Dubai
that
is the
live out
new
there saying
Vegas.
it's coming, bro.
Dubai is the
Right.
new Vegas because it's also like the thing is there's so much potential for it to grow. It's still emerging.
still
like, obviously,
building.
like once they open the first casino, can you imagine the snowball effect?
Not for ironic,
It's
yeah,
gonna
not
be
for ironic,
insane.
yeah, but do you not think it's an L for us three that during this lockdown since March, yeah,
That was still in
bare
London.
people be going to Dubai,
Yeah.
just splashing champagne
Not
on
really,
gal
not
and
really,
just, you know,
not really.
smashing plates.
I
and,
think
you
we're
know what I'm
all-
saying?
That's it,
Yeah,
no,
just
no.
doing bare things, yeah. And
Smashing plates. Can you explain
No,
what that
no,
was? 'Cause
but it's not
I'm
an
gonna
L,
bring
no,
up a
but-
picture
no,
right
but-
now,
no,
right?
no, no,
Bring
but
up the
shouldn't
video,
we have gone to Dubai? Shouldn't
No,
we
no.
have
Do you know
gone
why?
to
Do you know why? Do you know why?
It's like the
Because-
only place not locked down.
But why do you want to follow fashion?
Yeah,
That's
but-
why I
yeah,
see
but-
it.
oh, so we
Because
just
every
sit- so we just sit in
every
our
man
yard.
goes to
We just sit in our
Dubai.
yard.
So every
So we
man
just
goes
sit
to
in our yard,
Dubai.
yeah, look
So
into
every
that.
man goes to Dubai. So you have to go to Dubai.
No, but what I'm saying is
I
there's
don't
no
like
lockdown
that,
there,
bro.
though.
I
There's
don't
no
believe in
lockdown,
that.
though. You're just there with your dog, bro.
Yeah, but it's a
You're with
bait.
your
It's a
dog.
bait
That's your-
place.
That's your big moment.
It's a bait play. Yeah, but
You walk
Dubai.
you said to me,
Listen,
I've got
that's a choice.
subscription at
Let me tell you
That's
that.
a choice.
That's
If
got a
it's
subscription
a
at-
choice, if it's a choice
No, but
between
subscription
walking my
where?
dog and
he
Shorty
pays £20 a month for
Pret a Manger.
for Pret a Manger.
I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
Are you having
he
a
pays
laugh?
Oh,
£20
it's
a month,
lies.
and he gets
It's lies.
unlimited drink for the month.
It's lies. It's
So
Coffee.
lies.
he was drinking 5
Yeah.
coffees a day.
I stopped drinking.
You get sandwiches as well.
Yeah, you get the whole lot.
No, you
But
don't get
I
sandwiches.
stopped it. I don't do it
You
anymore.
didn't get food with it.
It's bait. Like too much coffee.
You
is
don't
not
get
good for
food.
you.
with
You didn't
it,
get food
do
with
you?
it.
You don't.
Anyway, why have we diverted?
Oh
to
wait,
Pret a
CJ,
Manger?
yeah, but-
Subscription,
Who
you know.
cares?
CJ, where was
Go
you
on.
lot gonna stay when you lot were going
W
there?
Hotel.
W Hotel.
I can guarantee
Yeah.
the W Hotel is nothing like the 5 right now. It's not bait. You would have
I know
gone
that.
there and had
Oh,
a
the
calm
Fives,
holiday.
yeah. But we've
So
always
you-
been like that.
but that's what I'm trying to say.
I wanted to
So-
book 5
So
days.
why are you not going there?
So we should, yeah.
You
You've got,
should have
yeah.
gone,
We should,
bro.
we should.
We didn't go. We didn't go
But
because
as you know, without bringing the topic up
yeah.
continuously, I've got a dog. I've got a puppy.
It's true.
I can't be flying out.
Why?
It's a bit long.
why?
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
No,
What
hold
do I
on
do
a
with my
second.
puppy?
Okay, now
What do I do with my
are
puppy?
we?
So wait. You can't go on holiday now.
Well, yeah, because obviously there's certain things that you could, in the current circumstances that we're in because of COVID-19, you could remix the honeymoon plans or whatever and say, right, let's just do a last minute thing here. But you can't do that when you've got a dog.
No, you're moving
Do you know what I
mad,
mean?
bro. You
So
can
that's
put
it then,
you can
but
put those
the
flags
dog's
in those
what?
doggy
So the
daycare things, bro.
How long's the dog gonna last?
You just pay the money, put
The
the dog.
dog,
in
the dog, the dog. The whole point is
The dog
you
is here
lot-
for the
you lot-
foreseeable
you lot-
future.
you lot-
15 years.
I don't know.
15 years.
Anyone who's had a pet understands. I'm still new to this thing, right? But at least I've learned the reality is the dog is still 6 months old. While they are young, you can't just give them out.
Do you know what
and
I'm picking
say,
up? He's
"There
late
you
because of
are."
the dog today. I'm picking it up.
I'm not. No,
You
I told
can
you.
pick
Yeah.
it
I'm picking it up.
Why could you even like? What
I'm saying.
reason
would
would the
I'm
dog
saying-
have
yeah,
made
exactly.
him late?
He had to walk the
He's-
dog
he's
or,
chatting
you know,
shit,
something
go
like
on.
that.
He's
It's the
chatting
dog.
shit. But what I'm saying is like,
Can dogs get?
I'm saying
COVID?
next year.
Apparently.
Next year, I'm saying
yeah,
next year, if it came to a choice of you go away and you give the dog to someone else, of course we can, because they'll be older, be a bit more.
So when was the last
understanding.
time you went on a holiday?
I haven't been on holiday in
Amsterdam.
2020, bro. There's been
Amsterdam.
zero
Amsterdam.
holidays.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam's not, with respect.
Oh, you came
Amsterdam's
late.
not a
You came
holiday.
late. Came a day
Came
late.
late to that
Listen,
as well.
listen, late.
Oh
Lads,
my
lads.
Came a day
god!
late. Remember, he came-
Off the
Lads,
clock. That's
listen,
who you are.
listen.
That's
With,
who you
with
are.
respect, with
Okay.
respect.
You're a day
With
late.
respect,
Yeah.
Amsterdam is like South London. Amsterdam's
What?
not. Amsterdam.
I
am
know
I
this
lying
is-
though?
Nah, Amsterdam
Am I
got
lying?
ways,
He's
man.
moving.
I
Am I
like
lying?
I like Amsterdam.
No,
Do you know what?
no,
I actually
no,
like-
no,
actually
no, no,
like
listen,
Amsterdam.
listen. Be under no illusions. Amsterdam's a great place.
Vegan
It's
junk food. Yeah,
sick.
sponsor me.
But Amsterdam is not a holiday. Like Amsterdam's not like
Nah, I get
I'm
what
not
you
smashing
mean.
plates.
It's a city
I'm
break.
not
It's a
smashing
city
plates.
break.
That's what it's
Yeah.
I'm not
defined as,
smashing
yeah.
plates.
Yeah.
I'm not
Smashing
getting
plates.
sunny. I'm not getting sun, sea, and sand. That's not
You
what
man
I
are
go to
onto this
Amsterdam.
smashing-
I've
Amsterdam
had
in
sun
summer
in-
is- we've
Yeah, I've
been
got a
there.
tan in
Yeah, but
Amsterdam.
it's a
Yeah.
vibe. It's
Huh?
like it's like Clapham Common. Do you know what I mean? It's like
No, do you know
it's
what? I
just-
find
it's a
Amsterdam
vibe.
beautiful. You know,
It's
You
a
know,
Same.
a beautiful place.
No, but it's a
Same.
vibe.
Like, I like the canal. I actually like the buildings.
So
Like-
you're looking at holidays as is there a beach?
Yes.
Basically.
Okay, okay.
Right.
Come on.
So
okay.
Spain,
Hey,
you
but
don't
no,
Sun,
no,
sea,
no.
sand.
You
Sun,
say that, you don't go
sun,
on the
sea,
beach.
sand.
You don't
Sun-
go on the beach. though.
What about Dubai?
What about Dubai? What?
IB for Dubai.
You don't like
Sun,
go to
sea-
beaches though. You wear
You
wear
go
your
swimming?
he wears
You
his
go
high top
swimming?
Nike dunks.
You
Yeah.
go swimming when you're on the beach.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He wears his
I
he wears
Do
his
you get
high
in the
top
sea?
Nike dunks.
I get in the water, yeah. I don't
Okay.
swim
What?
because I'm not really a swimmer.
You what? You get?
I get in the water. I get in the
No,
water.
don't lie, bro.
No,
Wait, hold on.
don't
You go
get
to
in
the
the water,
beach,
bro.
but don't get in the water.
You said you don't
You're-
do that.
You're misunderstanding his question. He's saying, "Do I get water?" Of course, I get into the water.
I don't
a
mean
little
just
toe.
tipping your feet
Yeah, that's
up
what-
to here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, do you get in?
No, I just get in. a
Can you
little
swim?
bit. I'm not a swimmer.
Can you swim?
I'm not a swimmer.
No, can you swim?
Can you swim?
No, wait, I'm saying, can you swim?
Oh,
Can you swim?
my
Yeah, I
Can
can
you
swim?
swim?
Yeah.
Hold on, hold
not-
on. Are we gonna have to break this down?
Listen.
Who can swim in
Do you
this
want,
room?
do you, do
I
you
can
want me?
swim.
Do
I
you
can't
want
swim.
You can't swim.
I can't
No,
swim.
listen.
raw.
I
Man
can
said
swim.
raw.
Wait. Could we just? Could we
So
be?
if you were in, if I dropped you
I
in
could've-
a
yeah,
man
swimming
dead. Man are dead, bro.
I would
Lads,
drown.
can we be clear?
I
for
would
the
Are you mad,
podcast?
bro? Bro,
Can
you
we
dropped
be-
them off the boat. Them man are dead, bro. They can't swim.
Can we
They
be
just drop.
clear for the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you say "Can you swim?"
Yeah.
I'm not claiming to be the black Michael Phelps.
No, I'm saying if we
No,
push you off a
bro.
boat in the middle of the sea. No, if we
I
push
can
you off a boat.
swim
Oh.
to survive.
Oh, so
yeah?
if we push you off a boat
but
in
I'm
the
not
sea,
a
you're not dead.
sick swimmer. Like
Okay.
I can.
Oh no, wait,
obviously I
hold
can
on.
survive.
If we
I
push
can
you off a yacht
I'm
in
not
the
dead.
middle of the sea,
No, I'm I'm not dead.
Are you dead?
No, I'm dead still.
I'm not dead.
See it?
I'm not dead.
What do
I'm
you
not
do?
dead.
What do you do?
I'll swim. Nah.
When was all right? Look, yeah, look.
wouldn't swim.
When was
I
the
would
last
swim.
time? When was the last time you
can
actually
swim.
swam?
I can swim.
When was the last time you actually swam to not just
No,
with
I
like
don't
somewhere
do
you
that.
can
No,
stand?
no, I don't do that.
How do you know you can swim there?
Wait, because
you
I've
know?
been in
shallow
pool.
end of the pool
No.
or
When's the
sea.
last
To be
time you
fair,
swam
okay,
then?
actually, that's a fair question.
When's the last time you
It
swam?
was Vegas 2019.
Vegas.
2019.
You
Yeah.
swam.
Where are the?
I was
oh,
in-
Well, you were standing in that swimming pool. That man just stood between his knees. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
When did you last? Wait, hang
Oh,
on.
so you're talking
like
about-
we live near water. When did you last swim?
no. Hold on a second.
I don't understand what's going on
That's true.
here.
That's a good point.
When
Hold on
did
a
you
second.
last
Right.
swim,
No,
Hugh?
he's got you there.
Hugh,
He's
go on.
that's
When
a
did
good
you
point.
last swim?
I actually do swim.
Where?
Well, at gym,
Where?
like, you know,
Wait,
gym,
what?
there's a pool.
What
At the
gyms
bottom
are
of my
open?
road.
Is it?
Like,
What's
genuinely at the
open?
bottom
Oh,
of
right,
my
man's
road.
actually.
Oh.
He's a member. He's a member. You know, he puts the cap on and
I'm like,
the goggles and that. Man swimming.
anytime I go to a
right,
beach,
you actually swim?
I swim. I get in
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
sea.
saying. Yeah, but when did you last go to a beach?
Well, last year, yeah.
Yeah, that's
last
what I'm
summer.
saying. 2019.
Okay.
Okay, but
But
other than
throughout my life, I'm a swimmer. I can swim.
that, oh, okay.
Don't
he's a
say you
proper
swam in
swimmer.
Vegas. That's mad.
What do you
Don't
got?
say-
What do you
I'm in Vegas. I saw the videos. You're standing. It's up to your
It
ankles.
was there, man. Hey, you know, funny story about Vegas. Remember, we was sat in that pool. There was a swimming pool where the VIP. Then you got the VIP table at Dre, and then you got a pool in front of your table. Like everyone's got a private pool, and it was live where we were. French Montana's performing there. We're shutting the place down, yeah.
Champagne
And
bottles everywhere.
Champagne bottles everywhere. Man's throwing money in the air like that. Like what? Shut up, yeah. CJ sat in the private pool. I look at him, yeah. He looks back at me. We both got that. Yeah, he
Jeez.
smile- he goes to
Living
me.
life.
He goes to me. This is the best trip of my life. Yeah, man's doing this.
Oh,
Listen, man goes
okay.
this, yeah.
Oh, Vegas.
Listen, man goes this, yeah.
When
Then,
Vegas
and
hits.
then I go back to him. I go, yeah. Then he goes to me. Oh shit.
Wait.
I said,
Oh,
what?
yeah, true story.
He goes. My phone's in my pocket.
That's
And
actually.
he goes. He sat in the pool for like
That's not
15
even funny,
minutes.
though.
He's been
It's
sat in the pool
funny,
15
it's
minutes.
L.
Takes his
I'm
phone
not
out.
gonna
He's
lie
like,
to you, it's a mad
it's
L,
dead.
bro.
Oh wow.
So he had
No,
to use my phone for the rest of the trip to Hollow family and that.
Oh
That's
wait.
actually. That's
Was that
not,
tactical though?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna lie.
You know you're so
You don't really want to answer calls.
You know you're so
You're
happy.
in
You know, you're
Vegas.
so happy. You
I
sit
wish
in the
that
pool. You
story
forget your
was-
phone's there for 15 minutes in your pocket. Man's like this as well. Man's just sat like this. You know,
Bro,
stretch
let
the
me
pool
tell
like that.
you.
Man just gun fingers.
let me tell you, man. Let me tell you.
Big iPhone. Big new
I-
iPhone. Yeah.
I
Android.
wish that story was exaggerated.
Wait, hold on a second.
It's not even.
Android.
It's not even a lie.
No, you don't do
Oh,
iPhones.
you don't know? Come
don't
on,
do
you
iPhones.
keep.
You're an
I've
Android
never
guy.
done.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah,
you I'm an Android guy.
That's a L.
For a
Oh,
minute.
For a minute.
It's an L. Oh,
And
we're
you wanna hear-
iPhones.
You
You're
want
iPhone.
Oh,
to
word.
hear what's even mad? I'll come back to the
You got a
pool
Mac
story.
laptop
I'll
though,
come
yeah?
back to the pool story, but
You got a Mac laptop though?
you know club. No. I
so-
don't. Apple's for pagans. Like, so you know the Clubhouse
Raw.
that you man have got.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
keep
the
talking
new
about
app.
it.
Come
You
on.
know,
What's
you
that
keep
for
talking
iPhone
about
only?
it. It's iPhone only.
Wait, hold on a second. This Clubhouse
didn't
app.
say
Is that
anything.
what you're talking about?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
know what these man keep
Oh,
gassing.
you
that's
keep
why I couldn't
sending
find you on
messages
that.
of
So-
people talking.
Yeah. So I looked into. I was like, okay, let me see how I can get this.
And so let me
And
try
they're
and do
like-
some research.
Yeah, I did some YouTube. So I was like, obviously, as
No,
we get
CJ
my
wanted
hype
in.
Yeah.
I was
yeah,
sliding.
yeah.
I was like, when I heard Wiley, because Wiley, anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I YouTubed it, and they're like, oh, by the way, this is only for iPhone users.
Yeah, for now.
Oh,
only,
is it?
At the moment.
Oh wow.
And I was
so
like,
server
that's
L.
when, and I'm not gonna lie to you, in my head, that's when I started. That was the first time
You felt
in
left
like
out.
6-7 years I had FOMO. I was like,
That's mad.
I'm missing out. And it wasn't, the maddest thing is, I probably would have deleted the app after like a week, but I just wanted to
can I
know what
just
was
say,
going
yeah?
on.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I just wanted to
App
know what was
is
going on.
House party. Yeah.
Apparently,
Oh, yeah, I
Without
remember-
video.
I remember.
What is the difference?
Where's that with you? Did I
Yeah.
invite you to play the game?
but
Was
it's-
it?
you know,
It is
I
basically
mean,
the same. To be fair, I've been on it here and there. It's just it confuses me, bro. Everyone's talking at once, and I'm not. I can't join in on a conversation
No.
when everyone's talking, bro.
bad.
Wiley's he's had a bit of a mad year.
just a bit.
He definitely got called out.
You got cancelled.
He got you say he got cancelled. Yeah, he probably got more severely cancelled than people who probably are more deserving of being.
Who got more
cancelled.
cancelled, Wiley or
Mine.
Dutchavelli?
I mean,
Who got more cancelled? Who would you
Wiley.
rather be?
No,
Who'd
no,
you rather
Wiley.
be?
No,
right
no,
now?
Wiley
would
got
you
more
rather
cancelled.
Who'd you rather be, Wiley or
No, no,
Dutchavelli?
no,
No, you
that's
got
a
you
mad
got to
question.
answer. No, you
Why is that
bro,
mad?
Bro,
Answer the
Bro,
question.
you're asking two questions.
Yeah.
The first question was
listen, I'll tell
who
you
got more
straight. I'd rather be
cancelled.
Wiley.
I'd rather be
thanks.
Wiley as well.
Wiley.
Yeah.
But Wiley, remember,
But
he
that's
was rude
because
to the
we are-
Jewish
we
community,
don't-
which
we-
CJ doesn't believe in. Remember that you were against Wiley. Remember, we made it clear you were against Wiley's behaviour. Remember?
Yeah,
You're fully against
I know
Wiley's behaviour,
Wiley
'cause he was
Wiley was wrong.
anti-Semitic.
Wiley was wrong. Yeah, listen, you can't catch me out with these sort of questions. Wiley was wrong.
Old Tack
Wiley,
Colton, Old Tack Colton.
listen. The facts.
Old Tack
I
Colton.
say this all with chest. Wiley was 100% totally wrong with what he said. He knows that.
Delete the
He even-
episode.
He even completely admitted that. So there's no two ways about that. We're not going to try and cover
But
that up.
So what's
but
Dutchavelli
they've
done wrong?
Dutch Willie, listen, he's not my people. I don't know much about him,
Oh.
but
But why is he not cancelled though? That's what I'm saying. He's not done anything wrong. He's not cancelled.
he is Dodger really is cancelled.
How is he cancelled?
Listen, I
Bro,
think
Dodger
that-
really
He's
is
still on
cancelled, bro.
Instagram. He's still on Twitter.
I watch
He's not
all of
cancelled.
this stuff from YouTube, right? I don't have
really
any
cancelled.
other contact with anyone or know anyone with any inside information, but it is never good being associated with something that bad.
Yeah, but what
And
I'm
that
trying to
is
say to
gonna
you guys,
be
yeah, listen, I
difficult
know
to
what you're
shake
saying, but
off.
Yeah.
he's not being cancelled. And
Dutch Reddy's been
what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say
but
is,
that's
well, no,
because
why-
from what I can see,
Wiley
there's no.
Wiley got cancelled from social media platform, Instagram. They've removed
No,
him.
but
they said
that's- I think that's-
you're not
that
allowed
should-
to make
that should
profiles.
that should tell you something.
No,
though.
but for
That
being
should
That's
tell you
more
something.
higher up people.
No, but for being
doing that.
for being
bro.
anti-Semitic,
Mm.
yeah. What I'm trying to say is, for being anti-Semitic, you're more likely to be cancelled and removed. You're not allowed to make a profile ever again. Versus if you associated with kids, yeah.
Yeah, but you
No,
know
but
who-
you see
you
the
won't
key
get
word. No,
cancelled.
but listen to the key word you said
Yeah,
there. Bro. You said
associated.
associated.
That's it. What are we talking about here? We're talking about hearsay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're
yeah,
looking at-
so,
we're
so,
looking at
so you
people-
believe that that's really innocent, then, yeah?
I don't.
No,
I
but
mean,
it's-
I don't
We're
know.
not lawyers, bro. We're not the court.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh, okay.
It's a very difficult
Associated.
situation, that man.
I
as
got
well.
my. No, I want to talk about something. Yeah, because
Go
listen,
on.
my point of view on it, yeah, is quite simple. Is that, yes, he came out with statements. The mums came out with statements. He's came out of his video apology. Blah blah blah. But my view on it is that might all be true. His statements might all be true, but it still hasn't answered for me. He hasn't answered one thing for me to like believe him. Is why are you talking to the 14-year-old anyway? Even if she's family, cousin, like. I won't even really talk to my sister when she was young. You mean I don't like? Why you talk like? Why you talk to youngers? Like as in like. As in,
don't
That's
know
it. I
about
would have
that.
talked to my
no, but
sister.
as in like when you're talking to anyone under 16, long conversations, yeah. Even if it is fine and he's not doing anything, yeah. Like what I'm trying to say is, if you've got a little niece that's like 9 years old or 12 years old, I can't really have long conversations with her. Can you? Do you know what I mean? Like, can you have like long conversation? Like, I could see you at a Christmas party, like at a family Christmas party or a barbecue. Yo, you're right. How you doing? You're right.
You're right.
But I'm not having long convos with you. Like, yo, what you say? What you saying?
So you thought
We
that
up
there
to?
was too much.
It's the way talking, like, as in like I'm a big man. I got things to do. I talk to you, man, and I can't be on my WhatsApp jumping from my WhatsApp with you, man, and then talking to my 14-year-old
then
niece.
let me
Oh,
play.
what you say? What?
Let me play devil's advocate.
You
here,
watching
right?
cartoons?
Because there have been other situations in England recently where people have been caught for being either in abusive relationships or other kind of mad stuff going on in their personal lives. And they have been cancelled, not only by the streets or the people that are listening to them, but also by their labels.
Who's that? Octavian.
Yeah.
Octavian.
Is he cancelled?
Yeah. Oh,
He
yeah,
fully got
he's-
dropped by his
oh,
label
no,
on
he's
the
not-
day of his
he's
release.
done.
Oh, is he cancelled?
He's
Yeah.
done.
On the day of his
His
release.
album
No, but he,
Yeah.
came, no, but he came out and said it was a lie. That stuff.
No,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it's a lie. Your label dropped you on the
Oh.
day of
That
your
is
album
that
release.
is actually
You're
the
finished,
most
bro.
cancelled you
denied
could
that,
possibly
though, you know.
get.
That's the most cancelled you get. They've done all the
Okay, you
promo
won't
for you
cancel.
and everything, and they said, no,
but he's not
stop
cancelled for
happening.
me because he denied it. Him, because I've never been a massive fan of his anyway, but him and his missus, they both are cokeheads, right?
Listen, right?
they're
I
coke-
went to the.
What?
They're like smackheads.
So
they're like
so-
nitties
no,
arguing in the trap house.
But being codependent or whatever it is,
No, they're
is not
nitties,
the
bro. They're both
excuse.
nitties, bro. Just arguing. Like, you know when nitties argue, I fucking shut up, you fucking. It's not healthy, it's wrong. But if you've got two smackheads that are in a couple, that stuff's gonna happen that doesn't happen in normal couple.
You know what, man? It's so
Yeah.
deep, right? That I'm sorry, man. I've had experience with people who've got their own problems, and what happens is one person in the relationship starts to manipulate the other one. And he could quite easily have more money than her and keep her locked down in that yard by offering her whatever it is she needs, and then he's just controlling her life like that. What was very clear from the video is that he was taking it way too far.
Which video are you talking about? Sorry.
This is a video of him
I've
in his
seen that.
flat.
what
and
attacking?
Yeah,
her
she's like
or-
trying to stop herself, and she's like filming him, like get away.
How's
Get
she still
away.
filming
see,
then?
yeah.
If she's in danger, how's she still filming?
I don't like things like
I'll
that.
be real. If I'm
'cause-
fully in danger, I
Yeah,
don't like.
I
She
don't-
got press the red
Listen,
button.
I'm not going to speculate on the legitimacy of the video, but I feel like I don't like things that are posted on Instagram and Snapchat, and then it's like make of that what you will, because we don't know what the context was. Now, obviously, if he
the
is,
context is, right, she got
Yeah.
banged in the face and had bruises all over her body
and that's
because he's
fucked
been
up.
kicking
That's
her.
fucked up. I'm not basing it
Right.
on. I'm not basing it on what, because like I think someone said afterwards he posted something saying like, oh, by the way, this video wasn't what it
you
looks
think
like.
it
is.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like
Classic.
He's
you know what I
denied
mean?
it
And
all.
then-
He's
and
denied
he's
it
denied.
all.
So obviously, I'm not. From my point of view, I'm not basing my opinion on
So,
that video.
does that mean?
I'm not basing
does that
on that
mean
video.
that you base all your like everything, your
I
opinions
don't like things
on?
coming from just some random content that's thrown out
That's
there.
not
on
random
social-
though, man. That's
Yeah.
evidential. That's
Yeah.
actually someone giving you like
Evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other side of that is the label have made the decision that that's not something we want to be associated with. We're cutting ties.
Yeah.
And what I'm bringing it back to is with Dutch's thing, he's still making music videos. They
No,
have
but
still
Dutch-
He's
carried
lost a
on.
lot of weight,
Du-
man.
Dutch
He's
is
lost a lot of
cancelled.
weight.
What do you mean?
He's looking quite skinny now.
Oh,
Dutch-
literally, you're talking
Dutch-
weight.
Yeah, he's lost a
Okay.
lot of weight, man. Because you know,
Dutch
that
is
shows
Du-
quite
Dutch.
stress.
Sadly, unfortunately, whether who
You man loved him though. You were
Depending,
big fans.
depending
innit?
on
You were
what
big
side
fans,
you
man.
sit on, the reality is Dutch, and I'm saying this to you because you're saying he isn't. I'm saying Dutch is cancelled, as is Octavian.
Okay.
And I think my view of cancellation is, can you go out and release something and fully expect people to be behind it? Your fan base, the
I
same
don't think that
fans,
matters.
the same fans that are going to push you. Basically, it's BAU, it's business as usual.
No, I'll be real.
Is it business as usual?
No,
Bearing
listen.
in mind, Dutchavelli was probably the golden boy of 2020 up until the autumn when this all happened.
No, I'll be real.
It's not business as usual if he goes out and releases
No,
music
both
now.
both Octavian
It's
and
peak.
Dutch. Both
It's
Octavian,
actually really
no, both
peak.
Octavian and Dutch Valley. If they wait, I'm being real, and I don't
If
agree
they
with it.
wait.
If they wait for another year and be quiet for a year,
Nah,
Okay,
nah.
and they come out,
As
they're
a new
fine.
artist,
Okay,
you
that's
can't
that's
wait- you can't
okay.
wait
That's
for
a
a year
different.
as
That's
well.
a
I know, but I'm
different.
saying-
There's no
That's
waiting
an interesting
needed.
point because you
There's
said
no
a
waiting
year.
needed.
They
You-
could,
okay,
they,
you
they're,
can
they're
make
not
music.
cancelled. I'm sorry, they're not cancelled.
He's okay. You've made a point there. You're saying a year. I'm saying Dutchavelli was hot property this year.
They're not cancelled.
He was hot property this year. Dutchavelli should have
but
to
they're
wait.
not.
He
a
has
year.
had one of the biggest rises in the UK I've
yeah,
ever
yeah.
seen.
Just to
So
clarify,
imagine
just
him
clarify.
having
He
to
had
now
like
wait,
3
and now
top tens or something.
so imagine him
don't-
waiting a
don't
year now.
Don't associate.
He should be
don't associate
riding off the
Octavian with
momentum.
because Dutch Valley's not been dropped from his label. He's still signed to
No,
his
but
label.
no, but it's going to be difficult for him
What
to
do you mean? His
release.
label are fully backing
Anton,
him.
Yeah, see,
Anton.
this is the thing, CJ. Let me say
Tracks.
this.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
difficult for
How's
him
it
to
difficult?
release
His label
music.
are fully backing him.
No, but
You understand that?
so you're saying he can release music
Yeah,
now and
when he
it will
wants.
chart. You think he's going to be successful with his next
Yeah, yeah,
music?
yeah.
There's a number
Do you-
of
I can
reasons.
make a bet
You'll
with
get
you right
millions
now.
of streams. You'll get millions.
There's a number of reasons why I reckon Anton might be right, and he might be able to just carry
Streaming.
on, right? Because it is not uncommon in the creative industries for you to be kind of suspect
Yeah.
and to be successful at the same time.
Oh,
Going
shit, yeah.
forward,
Yeah.
like they'll just wait for the people
Nah.
to start talking about something else, and if he puts out enough content, it's quite possible that will work.
No, you lot aren't getting it. Yeah, like to break
Yeah.
it down, it's so simple. Yeah, listen, Dutchavelli, Octavian have not been charged with anything.
So
right?
you carry
They-
on.
They've not been charged, right? Let me say something. Tim Westwood has not been charged with anything. Yeah, all right. All right?
Tim Westwood, though,
Okay.
I hate to break it to you, yeah, but something is about to happen. With
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I know. But
You
listen,
think-
so listen.
Someone's
but
made a
listen,
documentary.
But listen,
Is
yeah,
it?
I know.
Yeah.
But listen, so far, them man haven't been charged. Yeah. What I'm trying to say
That's
is,
mad.
you
Yeah.
got the likes of what's it? Who's been charged? What's his name? Oh, Solo
4-5, yeah.
Yeah.
Solo 4-5, yeah.
Wow.
He's been charged. Do you see the difference between Solo 4-5 and Dutch Valley, right?
No, but bro,
Solo
wow,
is
That's a
serving
big
4-5.
even that,
yeah?
man.
Solo's gone pen now, yeah?
For 4-5.
Yeah, for 4-5.
Fucking hell.
Even the rapper DVS, these man get charged, right? Dutch Valley's not been charged. And he even came out in his statement and said, yo, you man. He said his statement, said, police ain't come to me. He might be cancelled to the streets. He might be cancelled to the urban culture. But the fact is, to Billy in Shropshire, yeah?
I don't even like putting Dutch and Wiley in the same breath. Yeah, with respect to Dutch, like he's had a massive year and he's fucking smashed it. But Wiley is a forefather in the scene. Let's not put them in the same sentence. Yeah, Wiley is not cancelled, right? Because his legacy will live on forever. What he did was wrong. There's two different things. Dutchavelli, the problem with Dutchavelli, and actually what might work in his favour, is that most of his fan base, they happen to be young
Kids,
people, young
yeah.
girls. I hate to say that, like
Yeah.
in the most respectful manner.
He'll like that.
In the most respectful manner,
Wow.
he might still be okay because young people aren't really gonna care. The streets aren't buying Dutchavelli's music. Like we're
The
listening.
streets.
I don't
No,
know.
that's
like,
not
it's
true,
streaming.
man.
What do
That's
you
not
mean?
true.
Are we-
You
are we
were
part-
playing his music.
Surely,
You were playing
surely.
his music.
No, I
But
was
are we
late. I
his
was
core-
late.
are we- okay,
So what's
okay,
mad? What's mad?
okay.
I
Are
started
we
getting
his
Dutch
core-
Valley just before the kids thing.
all right. Actually, ironic. You're
Just
the person.
before.
You're the person to
Wow, look
answer
at no
this,
one
yeah?
wants to be a.
Ironic,
No one had
I wanna
Dutchavelli
get-
on his
I wanna-
playlist,
I
but
wanna
he's got
get-
4
I wanna-
billion
let's-
plays
let's
last
all
year.
have it right. No,
Okay.
I went on
Who's-
him. I
Who's
went on-
right? Let's
Me and
all-
you were late,
Let's
remember?
all have it right.
I know
yeah?
I was late. I'm
Let's-
always
let's
late.
all have
Yeah,
it right.
I've just
Let's all have it
realised
right.
Drake's got
Let's
a
do it
couple
right.
of tracks
Let's
that
do it
I haven't
right.
heard.
We all
Yeah?
bumped. We all bumped Dutchavelli's
Me
mixtape.
and you, yeah.
We
Oh, no,
all
me and
bumped-
you.
we
I
all
remember
bumped his
clearly.
mixtape.
We only started liking him from that Millions and
Doesn't
Dutch
matter.
song.
Yeah, but
That's
we
why I was
bumped
like,
his
right.
mixtape.
Yeah,
This is
that's
We
all
bumped
right.
his mixtape.
And you said he
That's
spun
right.
millions, and
He
I was
did.
like,
My
He did.
question,
He
my
did.
I
Surely.
will hold my hands up and say I enjoyed Dutchavelli's mixtape. Was sick. It was very good.
That collab they did. Sorry,
With
man, but that
Millions.
collab they
Yeah.
did. Collab they
That was
did.
hard.
From the vibe that I got from it, you just thought, wow, Millions is a kid. He's new to this. He's
Yeah.
just making it
Yeah.
up. He's really good, but he's making it up.
Yeah,
he's
true.
been through some stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it
But
sounds like.
so my question to
Yeah, yeah,
Ironic,
it's
I want
hard,
you to
isn't it?
answer this, especially. Who would you say Dutch Valley's core fan base is, though? Who's his
kids.
target
What
Definitely
audience?
younger
girls, isn't it?
generation. Yeah.
It's all kids. Like everyone's fan base is just like white kids and white.
But isn't he the
Ironic's fan
street?
base is
Isn't
just
he the
white
street?
kids. Ironic's-
Is he the
Ironic's
hottest
like
rapper on the
Grime
street?
legend, yeah.
No, but Ironic,
But like, I
Ironic
still
and
think,
Dutch are different,
I
though.
still think most of your fans,
No,
am I
but-
lying?
no, but
yeah,
Ironic-
would be white
No, but
kids.
you know, but you're
Yeah.
bro.
No,
No,
Antoine's
no, that's
another-
not true as well, you know,
I've got
because he's got a
point.
generation of people that
Yeah,
have
I've got different.
grown up with that sound. They'll still be fans now.
No, I know that. Listen, I was a fan of Ironic
That's the
growing up
older.
here. What I'm saying is, I still think there's more white people in the UK. There's only like 3%
Yeah,
black
yeah,
people in the
yeah.
UK.
But
you're
and he-
missing-
and he didn't just sell to
But
3%
you're
of the
missing,
people in the
Anthony,
UK.
you're missing the
You
point
see?
though. You're missing the point though. The point
We live in
is,
the UK.
The point is, Dutchavelli is like he's the hottest rapper on the streets. That's
But the
it. He's a
street- the
street
There's
street
only
rapper.
3% of black people in the UK.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm
There's
saying
only
like
3% of the UK.
What
I
are you
thought
saying
he had
that,
a
what does that mean to you?
As
though?
in, people seem to
That's
just
the
focus
small.
on London.
That's the
yeah?
small part of the.
That
audience.
3% of the UK
Yeah,
that is black, most of that 3% is in London.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there are artists that Ironic and Dutch Valley that they don't just sell to London.
London, yeah.
What about
Shropshire
Oh,
and-
so what you're saying is,
what about
so what you're saying is
Glasgow and
the
that?
scene's
Glasgow, there's no
the
dogs
scene's
up there.
opinion doesn't actually matter.
basically,
No,
yeah.
not really.
Right.
Yeah.
What
You can
3%?
forget that.
It's
There's
That's
no
right.
exceptions
bro.
to the rule, is there?
It's
There's
minor,
no
bro.
exceptions.
So
yeah.
let me ask you this then:
Yeah,
do
there's no
they
exceptions.
do they still spin his records in Dubai when you're working out there?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Oh, right,
definitely,
yeah. They don't
definitely.
He was
Yeah.
just in Dubai, bro.
Yeah, they don't
Mad
care.
love. Everyone's showing mad love.
Mad
for
love.
Dutch out there,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow,
There you go.
wow,
He's
wow.
not cancelled.
He's-
We settled it. He's not cancelled.
Right.
But remember,
Interesting.
Dubai is a bit
Bubble.
behind,
It's a
and it's a
bubble.
bubble.
Oh, so if you come with side and go, what? Kids, yeah? yo, at the airport.
No,
Yes.
hang on. Why is
No,
why
it's
is
a bubble, it's a
why is
bubble.
Wiley not performing in Dubai?
Yeah.
You know, he's
I don't
lazy.
get it.
He's-
No, on the real.
He don't even perform here when he could.
Yeah, but I realised, say that surely that's the
Surely,
no-brainer.
surely.
Yeah,
Yes.
like it's a no-brainer.
No,
Like,
but
you,
Wiley don't like performing really.
he don't really, does he?
Yeah.
He's tired.
What are we saying about love in 2020 and the lockdown affecting like people finding love? Now I was talking to something about this. at
Finding
Christmas.
love.
Yeah.
How do you find love in 2020?
2020?
A
I'll be
couple
real,
people are
bear in mind
doing
the
it, you
lockdown
know,
started in March,
slightly.
right? Lockdown started in
A
March.
couple
Yeah.
people are
We're
doing
now
it.
in December.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on honestly finding love,
Well,
dating,
listen, let's be
getting
real.
a partner in 2020?
A couple people we know have got engaged this year.
Oh,
No, but they didn't meet in 2020.
Oh, you're talking about
I'm saying
meeting.
2020.
Meeting.
How are you finding love as a
What
single
about
person in
Calvin?
2020?
What about Calvin?
Yeah, true.
I
So
think,
hold on
I
a
think it
second.
might be easy to find a partner because not easy, but
Yeah.
you're both going through the same.
I was
thing
about
in
to
life,
say
right?
that.
but
He's
it's
got a
lockdown,
point, bro.
lockdown tears and that. Like,
No.
oh, yo, babe, what tier you in? I'm
Listen,
in two.
I'll
I
be
don't know,
real.
man.
I'm in
If you were
4.
just used to a world where you could just walk up to people and just start
Bruv,
chatting,
I'll be honest with
people
you,
just
yeah.
crossing the road now.
Let me
Yeah,
be
you
very
can't
putting the
do
mask
that,
up as they walk
Let me-
past.
I've heard Tinder still
let me,
popping.
let me
though,
be
though.
frank
Tinder's
with you,
still
yeah.
popping.
I'll answer your question. I think it's fucking easy, bro. I think it's easier.
All right, so
in
if you're
this year.
so if you're single,
Do you
yeah,
know why?
2020. Listen, you're single,
Yeah,
2020,
it's
single
easier.
young man, yeah, 2020,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro.
Listen. Would you be happy to jump on Tinder or move to girls in tier 4?
Well, first of all,
Are you happy? Are you happy to just
First
go?
of all,
Yo,
first and
baby.
foremost,
You know, are you cool?
you
Just-
can't remember.
you take
Oh,
the
as
mask
in
you're missing.
come
You're
round
missing.
to mine.
You're
Yo,
missing.
sexy.
You're missing
Yo.
one big point. Yeah.
You wanna come true?
Oh, while you're
Oh,
just
yeah, is that
out.
how you-
I want to know if you're single in 2020.
People
The
don't
bad
know
thing,
that
the
now.
bad thing is that's actually how I remember you moving to
Oh,
get
back
out
in the
as
day.
well. But
No, I was
anyway,
shy.
anyway,
I was shy.
anyway,
Oh, let's
I say
add
back in the
the
day.
three words.
Yeah. Literally.
Are we listed exes again?
But anyway,
We listed.
more importantly, more
Let's say,
importantly,
oh, back in the day.
I think it was back here. No, but more importantly, the reason why it's easier
sharp.
now is because there are no clubs, bro. There are no bars. It's not a restaurant thing. Then let's go and grab another drink at
Yeah.
So
somewhere
what do you do if
else.
you're single in
So
like
2020?
everything-
What do you do?
Everything's accelerated.
What do you
Next to
do?
the house.
What do you do in
Yeah.
2020? What do you
So
do?
I'm saying like if you're single this year, obviously I'm not saying like finding love. That's a different kind of
Oh, you're
question.
talking about beating.
But I feel like in terms of progressing something that might have potential, I feel like the whole thing is fast tracked.
What do you do though?
No, I don't know about that, man.
I think if you're having a date, I think if you're all right, let's say on the off chance you meet a girl at a vibe.
No, there are no vibes.
Well,
Which
house
vibes are
parties
you
now.
got?
There's house
House
parties.
party.
A
Oh,
lot
you're
of
talking about
it-
illegal house parties where
Oh.
gangs
I'm
are
saying
popping and
when
that.
I'm
I
saying when
don't even get the
lockdown, I'm saying
invites
when
to those,
lockdown
bro.
was lifted.
Let alone
Yeah,
go.
I'm saying when lockdown was lifted. This is what I hear the youngsters are doing.
Oh.
So I'm not
How
sure
do
what it's.
you know?
Oh, you're hearing.
How
do you know?
Okay.
Grapevine,
But
grapevine.
I'm saying from
Okay.
my point of view,
Yeah.
from my point of view, I'm
Yeah.
thinking the whole like there's a lot of faff that's in the middle that a lot of people find a little bit long, where there's like, oh, what do we do in this planning?
Linkin
And I feel like you know the planning where should we go here, and then you got to play the etiquette game and be respectful. I feel like a lot of that has been like
that's gone out the
wiped
window.
out.
Right, so that will have blown up as well as Zoom, I reckon. Tinder, people just sitting there all night.
Oh, this year, but apparently
it is blown up.
I'll be real.
Tinder's
And by the way, I'm pro Tinder. Like not now, but back then I endorse Tinder.
You completed it, innit?
Right.
Not like that.
Completed Tinder.
No, is it like
Explain that.
You got to the boss level.
No, I can be
Oh,
real.
wow.
I can be very open. I've been on Tinder, success from Tinder,
Yeah,
calm.
real talk.
But what I would say is, apparently there's been other competitors that have come in and usurped Tinder.
Right,
Bumble,
Is it?
Yeah,
Bumble's
Bumble.
Yeah, women
there's a
love
couple-
Bumble because
Is
it
it?
gives them a little bit more control.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait,
So
what's
I'm like,
Bumble? What's the difference between that and
Basically,
Tinder?
you can
I'm just hearing there's
swipe
different ones.
to like a girl,
Yeah.
but I think she can only be the one to initiate the conversation.
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's
So
it. Yeah,
basically,
that's it, yeah.
you're just kind of sat there
Yeah.
waiting to see if you're good enough.
Yeah,
That's
so
hard.
so that's what I'm
hard.
saying. So while we're here as old men talking about Tinder,
said
I'm
old
like,
men.
there's a next generation like, no, Tinder's
Old
old
school.
now. Like,
Yeah.
there's this app.
Yeah. Now Tinder is successful.
Tinder's the one.
You
bro.
said you got success. Loads of
Tinder's
success.
sick.
Loads of
Tinder's
success.
a
We're
But
at
vibe.
2020
lockdown
now.
success, that's different.
Yeah, lockdown.
And this is what I mean about the just passing people randomly in the street. No longer is it acceptable to go up to someone and be
Yeah,
like,
it's
all
gone
right,
out the
babes,
window.
it's not
Hugh,
I
the
agree.
same."
I agree
hold
with
on,
that.
Hugh.
I agree
So
with
you're
that.
single.
I do agree with that.
For the whole of 2020.
Sadly-
Be real to me as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I know you're busy, always working. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're single from January 2020.
Yeah.
Fully single.
Mm-hmm.
The lockdown starts in March. Yeah, are you telling me you wouldn't link any girls from March to December? Would you
No,
link
it would have been a very difficult time in life where I would have been taking mad risks.
Bashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking risks. Oh, you're
Mad
taking
risks.
risks.
bro,
Oh, you're
mad
taking risks.
risks.
Okay.
Mad
So
risks,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Honestly, I can't even imagine what it's like to be single.
Yeah.
I can't.
Edit.
But
It must
I-
be crazy.
you know
In
what's-
2020, it must be mad. I'm sorry.
Do you know what? Do you know
What's the
why?
longest you've been single?
No, do you know why it is? Do you know why it is
What's the longest
crazy?
you've been single?
Why you answer
Oh,
that question?
Hold on. What's the longest
Go
you've been single?
Let me think. What define single?
Well, I know, listen. I can define it, yeah,
Right.
because I've had it.
Right,
I've had it
okay.
for like a year and a half, yeah. When you're fully
Celibate.
single, no, fully single. Not even like a link, yeah. Not even like
No
a girl
links.
that thinks that
Boy.
you're her, like you're free like a bird, yeah.
Mm.
That feeling, I remember having it where I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
actually fully
Free.
single.
I've been.
There's no ties here.
I've been
That's
single
been a minute for
probably
me, innit?
2 years, I reckon.
2 years?
A year or 2 years.
Yeah, mine was
that's
a year and a
right.
half, 2 years.
That's
Is
right.
it?
In 2020,
no links, nothing.
That's when I met
Yeah.
you, yeah. Them days there,
Oh.
back in them days there, I was fully single.
Yeah.
Fully single.
Fully single is not a thing now, bro.
That's why I was moving
It's
like
a
a
myth.
nutcase.
But that's what I know what you're saying. I know what Hugh means in terms of like it's fucked up in 2020 being single, because not only is there COVID-19, it's compounded by the fact that girls get freaked out if you try and like, from what I've seen, like obviously social
Allegedly.
etiquette,
Mm.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, to be fair, very real issues. Hashtag me too. You can't just go up and like.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
got to be very
Yeah.
courteous about how
changed.
you're doing
Yeah,
things.
the
The world's
world's
changed.
changed.
So when you got that and you got
Calvin
COVID-19,
did that in the park.
yeah, true.
What happened?
But it's just
Calvin,
you
mate.
basically you've got to be very careful about moving, approaching, trying to chat up a girl.
No, we've been
in
out.
2020.
We've been out.
You gotta be
don't say-
careful.
When you don't say
You gotta be
guys could
careful.
talk to
No,
girls
but-
like in parks and that. and-
Yeah,
It seems
well,
quite
you
like.
should, COVID-19, you technically shouldn't.
But
be.
we've seen it though.
What
Yeah,
in
of
what
course
in a
it
park?
happens.
What are you
Yeah,
saying? In a social bar or
If
something?
there's
That's
five
common.
girl,
common,
if there's
yeah.
5 men and there's 5 girl,
You're allowed to talk to a girl.
No, but you should have the mask on and social distance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
not talk for
that's-
long enough.
that's-
to see
but
them.
even the
that's
fact
not
that
been
even the fact
happening,
that
has
there's
it? Nah.
questions, the fact that there's even like, oh, should we? Are we allowed?
Yeah.
That's mad.
Oh,
It must be difficult for people who are on their own
But
and have
no
got to
one's
think
playing by the
about,
rules.
do you know what, am I going to share fluids with this person?
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
Basically.
it.
That's where we're at.
That's it.
You're
That's,
looking
and
at
that's
people
what-
down the street.
So that's why if you're
um,
single, it's
I'll be
peak.
real. A lot
Yeah.
of guys we know, they care more about wearing a mask than wearing a condom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
they be
yeah.
banging on about masks, yeah. And I had to say in the group, like, yo, what about condoms? Like, you know, so I know a couple about a bareback.
No, but the sad
Hey,
reality.
let's be real.
No,
That's a serious
if
issue.
we, no, but if we're gonna be even more real, the sad reality is that it's not so much the guys. A lot of guys, let's be real, they think with their penises. Like a lot of guys aren't thinking with their brains. It's more it's the girl that's like, oh, why are you talking? Should we be doing this? I don't think the guys care that much.
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys don't care as much
About what?
About
Getting
about
COVID.
going- No, about going over and talking to a girl.
What the
Is
rules?
that-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Right.
think- I think
why
some
you putting
do.
on guys like that? Come on.
No, I think a lot of I think
girls are
less
as bad as guys. Man.
No, but I
Come
think
on.
guys will care less.
I
than
think that's a
girls.
lot of our generation though. I think the younger generation, I think there's all these rules and that it's
Yeah.
ruining their social side of things.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're gonna have trouble talking to girls, like even being allowed to talk to girls. They don't even know if they're allowed to
a
go
good
see
point,
their
you know.
parents now or you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what we're
Like,
seeing people
it's
break down on
ruining
social
things.
media in front
That's
of
a
our
good
eyes.
point.
People breaking down on social
Yeah.
media.
So
Like,
do you
people
know
post-
relationships that haven't lasted the
seen-
test of?
Loads.
I've
Really?
seen people break
Yeah,
it down.
same.
I've seen people like posting matching pajamas on Christmas with the kid in that, like just like breakdowns.
I was on a
Oh,
matching
yeah,
pajamas
yeah,
team, but I
no.
don't post it though. I was
No,
on
there is a lot of that
There's a
going
lot
on.
of matches.
When,
You know what's mad though? It's
when
mad
you're locked down, matching,
Yeah, yeah.
matching checkered pajamas.
Just mad though.
The whole, what, all three of
Just mad
Oh,
though.
All three.
Just mad though.
Wow.
Just mad though.
No, I can't lie. My
Just mad though.
fiance wants me to do that next year.
can
Just
tell,
matching
innit? I can
PJs.
tell.
Nah,
every
Oh,
famous person, every famous
matches.
couple.
Just mad.
matches.
Just mad. I won't lie. I did the matching pajama thing. Yeah,
Grown.
but with me, yeah,
That's a
I
grown.
like people being happy in the household. Yeah, but I don't post those things online. Like you want to see me post things.
Yeah, but
like,
did your other
I'll
half
see you
post
other
it?
half
Oh yeah,
posted,
she
bro.
yeah she
Yeah.
She posted it.
Yeah.
So you're on you're online, innit?
She threw you under the bus there. I saw it
Obviously,
pop up.
you don't post
Oh,
it.
look
Yeah,
at
just
this.
skype on
Yeah,
her.
I saw it as
I
well.
ain't seen it.
cute.
I
It's
ain't
cute.
seen
It's
it.
screenshot.
cute.
I was like, nah,
It's
allow it,
cute.
allow it.
I ain't seen it. Send it in the
Oh, you not seen it?
No.
Oh,
Hey, these
no.
man follow the
Oh.
As in, she has like 78 followers and her account's private. So it's like she posts up whatever.
No,
family shit.
matchy.
Yeah, let her post up a
Fully
thing, but-
match, fully
Like,
match.
like she can post anything. If you
Fully
scroll
match.
through
Fully
it,
match
if you
though.
Oh,
scroll-
that's what you need.
socks?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but you want to
The whole
remember.
lot.
If you scroll
It's
through-
sweet though. It was very sweet.
yeah,
It
cool.
looked
Scroll
cute. It
through
looked
her
cute.
page, you'll see all just family things.
It looked
anyway.
cute.
And these two, the fact they follow her, I granted the permission anyway. Like, she checks in with me. She checks in. Yo, oh Hugh, yeah.
She
I
checks
say Hugh's
in.
family. CJ, yeah. That's
Checks
family.
it. No.
Like,
What are you talking about?
You could follow
I said
her,
to
like,
Grace,
No, no,
I'm
no.
following
I-
you.
I
Yeah.
allow
I said,
certain-
don't tell
I don't
Anton.
follow
Joking.
people's partners, bro.
Not say
I don't do
names.
that.
Well, I follow Lucy. Sorry. Yeah, that's family. What do you
No,
mean?
but do you know what I mean by that?
Oh,
Or
do you want
not?
to unfollow her?
Huh?
Do you want to unfollow her?
No.
That's
You can do
family.
what you want, and
What
she's
about
cool.
Lucy,
But I
though?
just don't.
Lucy's
I don't.
blessed though. Lucy's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got to
Lucy's-
say, man,
Lucy's
that
OG,
I
Lucy's
feel a
OG.
certain
You know
type
what I
of
said-
way
I said my missus, I
about
said-
following other people's partners, right? You need to have
But I
that
think
either
it's- I
follow
permission
all your
granted,
partners,
Yeah.
family.
or you just need to know that person
Yeah, I was
from
gonna say,
way
I
back.
think
you know?
when you get the buy-in in the sense of like,
Yeah.
Can I just
like,
clarify?
okay, if
I
we're gonna
follow all your misses.
we're gonna
No, it's
throw
not
some-
that.
We're not gonna.
Yeah.
You don't follow mine because she ain't on
missus
Instagram.
is-
Yes,
right?
I do
haven't
follow
met-
her.
She
I
ain't
haven't
on her,
met-
check.
I haven't
Oh,
met
it's
your
gone off it.
missus.
It's gone off it.
I haven't met your missus, so I don't know her well
I
enough
did
to
follow
even
her.
be in the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
I follow your missus,
That's the
and
same.
I follow your
But
missus.
you've hung out with Lucy.
Yeah,
and-
like
I haven't
both
really
has
hung.
blessed
I've
vibes.
hung out with your missus and that, but not really like.
But it's also
we haven't
blend-
gone on double dates.
I feel like me, for example, following Lucy, for example, I feel like I can because I know her so well. She's family. Like it's a
Okay,
Yeah.
but what
I said,
about
like,
what about
I'm
this
not-
then? Yeah, what about
Oh,
this?
I
right?
know what questions you're
What about
asking.
this? Yeah,
God, I, know
I
what
got
to
a
say.
friend, yeah, who he's with this girl. He's been with this girl for like 6 months, a year, or whatever it is. And she followed me on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I know her because he's shown me the girl as they're getting together and whatnot.
Mm.
Or I just see her being posted. She follows me on Instagram, and it comes up, and I'm like, oh, who's this? Now, because she's got a blue tick, it gives me a notification that meant that I checked it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not going on her page to check my mate's
yeah,
spurts,
yeah.
right? Now, she's one of these chicks that she's using Instagram in a way that gets her traction. Yeah,
I get
let's
that.
just say that.
I know this is-
Right, it's a bit
Cinnamon.
too
this
much.
is
It's a
as
bit
well.
too much for me
Yeah.
because now I'm looking at this
Drop some
thinking, oh
clues.
fucking hell, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's he's not with her
Okay.
anymore, though, is he?
No, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
My point is, well, the question is it acceptable for me to just follow because she's followed? And that is clearly.
Yeah, of course.
Is
That-
it?
of
Is
course
it?
is.
No.
No, I wouldn't follow back.
So I didn't
No,
follow.
wait,
I
wait,
didn't, I
wait,
didn't
no,
follow
there's-
back
Yeah, I wouldn't.
because
No,
I
there's-
don't want
no,
that
there's
on my
two-
timeline.
there's-
So
sorry,
I'm liking your
guys,
mates,
sorry, guys,
my
sorry,
mates'
guys,
girls'
sorry,
arse all
sorry,
the
maybe I'm
time.
confused,
How
right?
close-
Maybe I'm
why
confused,
would
yeah,
you-
but
why
you
would
man,
you follow
you man
back?
could like my close knit dons, yeah, can follow my missus.
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't you
No, but
follow
your
back?
missus is not posting
No, but-
thong
Oh
pics.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
did-
no,
okay,
So
now.
if your missus was posting, I'm
Oh,
not
no, no,
liking
no,
that
no, no,
picture,
no,
bro.
no.
Wait, so
I'll
Hugh,
scroll
wait, just
past
for
that
clarity,
one.
Are you
No,
talking
Oh,
about
like I didn't even see
Yeah,
it.
Hugh,
that's-
Hugh, are
I
you
didn't
talking
see that
about the-
one.
Are you talking about the content, or are you talking about the relationship with your friend? Which
Well,
one is it?
it's both because it's a bit hairy.
In
Because
fact,
it's like,
that's a good point actually. That's a
what
good
if
point.
she's
Wait,
just
wait, wait,
what if
no,
she's just followed me and she didn't tell him? He didn't veto it.
No, that's a good point, you know, because if your missus all posted something like, you know, bikini or lingerie shot bending over the table,
like Instagram is these days.
I'll be real. Naturally, for me, I wouldn't like it. it's family for me. I don't have many friends.
Yeah.
Like, I keep it close to circle. So for me, this conversation is quite simple. It's like, it's a family thing for me. Like, I'm not really.
I
on
know
that.
what Trax
Do you mean, like,
is
you
on
can
to
leave me in the
something.
room, he misses.
Trax
I'm
is
not
on
one of
to
them.
one thing I
It's
say.
like-
What do you mean you're not really on it? You're on
No,
social media probably
No,
more
one
than
thing,
all of us.
one thing,
No,
one thing
nah.
Trax means. One thing
Nah,
Trax.
nah,
One
you-
thing Trax. One thing Trax.
Lately, bro.
That's
Lately.
smashing plates.
In terms of what?
Can you explain the smashing plates thing before we
So
go?
basically,
Go
like,
on.
the smashing plates thing is there's a restaurant in Dubai called Opa. It's a Greek restaurant. Their tradition thing is smash plates. I didn't go to the restaurant. I was at the restaurant next to it, Bagatelle. But I said to my guy, I need to go to that restaurant just so I can smash some plates. I need to experience.
You were licked in it. You were licked. Be
Yeah,
honest.
but I wanted to
That's funny.
experience it.
That's
So
funny,
man brought me through the
Ah.
back way and da. He said,
That is
bro,
funny.
there you are. There's the plate, smash. So I just started
Okay.
smashing plates and it was
What's the
fun.
point of it? though?
Wow.
What's the point of it?
It's part of their tradition, the Greek thing. Like, that's what
Yeah,
they
that's
do.
wasteful though, smashing the plate.
No, they're
That's
like
what they do at the
they're-
weddings, isn't it?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
stamp
but
on
they're
the
fake
and all that.
plates,
Fake
isn't it?
plates,
They're
oh,
fake.
okay.
You've been seeing mates out in Dubai, and some of them you've been saying have been,
Yeah, man.
you know, having a lot of fun and getting hooked up themselves. So maybe dating is easier abroad these days
I
than it
wouldn't
is
be
at home.
surprised.
Yeah,
I
It
would not
is.
be
That's
surprised.
a key.
Would not be
But also
surprised.
at the same time, it is a bit difficult in Dubai because it's the same as here. Like you're not allowed to move as freely as you want. You're on your table.
Yeah.
You can't go to that table there with a.
So you're
a
saying
load
your
of girls.
dons never went over to another table to talk to girls?
Well, you know, when you're around me, it's a bit different. 'Cause we can move how we want. But not me. I'm married, innit? So I was chilling. But some of my friends, you know, they're doing a little interaction.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing a little.
I've
One of
got a
my
friend
boys
called
almost got
Billy,
engaged
yeah?
out there already, man.
Oh yeah, Billy's
Engaged.
legend.
Yeah.
Willie's wild. He just goes
Quick
table to
term
table.
engagements.
Quick term
As in,
engagement. bruv.
met each other on holiday and now engaged.
Yeah, within the space of 3 days.
Oh, wow. Love at first sight.
He's still out there, bro.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
they haven't had sex yet
nonsense,
as well, so it's
Wait,
respectful.
what? Sorry, hold on, wait. What?
I'm gonna lie
They
to
haven't
you.
had sex. Have they lips?
Bro, ironic. Bro,
Nah,
I'm
no,
gonna, ironic,
comment.
I'm gonna say it's with respect. That's all a load of nonsense, bro. And
Wait,
actually-
what?
it's
Hold
holiday.
on, he's engaged.
And
they
also,
haven't-
they
I'm
haven't
not gonna lie
had
to
sex,
you.
though. How does that
You're a
work?
bad friend,
Keep it-
bro.
keep it
Why,
Because
why?
because
are
you're
my
not
friend.
you're not saying anything to him.
You
like,
got sometimes
what do-
drape some man up.
what
you
should I
got
say
you
to
got
man?
you got to slap him around the face
Oh.
and
Nah,
say,
nah.
"What the
As in,
fuck are you doing?"
Lads, listen. You see me? I can't tell another man what to do.
No,
I
but
can
you
say
can
to him, bro, you're
advise.
moving a bit mad, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
if
that's
a man feels like he wants to go and get engaged to this girl, live your life.
If I was
bro.
out there, he wouldn't have engaged that girl.
I'm
trust
not-
me, 'cause
I'm
I'm more
not
active with it. I would have said, bro, relax yourself
Yeah,
now.
I'm not
Trust
sure.
me. Like,
No, but you're not his dad, though.
No, I would have just said, bro.
Nah, you're
I would-
panicking
the
though.
way
You're
I do it,
panicking.
I-
It's
like,
not
the
a
way-
big
no, but
thing,
the way
man.
I
It's
do it-
Pandora.
No, but the way I
It's
do
not-
it, yeah,
it's
the
the
way I
whole
do it though is like sometimes I cuss my friends.
said
Yeah.
relax.
No, sometimes I cuss my friends to stop them doing dumb things, and there's actually love behind the cusses.
Yeah, but
you know, I do that.
look,
So I go, bro,
that is
She's
bro,
butters.
she's butters, bro.
Yeah.
She's not even all that. Relax yourself. Let's move on to the next thing.
But
Do you
this
mean?
is an
That's what I
example.
do.
This is an example of what we said earlier about why Dubai is a bubble. Like,
Yeah,
man got so gassed
He's
up,
sucked in,
He's
yeah.
sucked
caught up
in,
in the
yeah.
sauce that he's like, this is the girl of my dreams. I'm gonna marry her. Like,
But you know, yeah, but he's younger than us, yeah. So you remember how it was, bro, when you was out young, meeting a thing. I'm marrying her, I love her.
No, I don't relate.
You don't remember that?
No,
Back
bro,
in the
bro,
day.
bro,
bro. 3-day rings.
No, bro. Man
Nah,
was a
that's-
gallus.
I'm sorry, bro. That's mad.
Man
This
was
is
a
mad.
gallus. Bro,
It's all
man's the originator,
Yeah,
bro.
it's-
Falling in love. What are you on about, bro?
No, but I'm going back out there. I'm gonna bring
What's
him
going
home.
on here?
I'm
I
gonna
think
bring
so.
him
You
home.
need to, bro.
He
You
can
need
relate to
saving.
that.
He
'Cause I
needs
remember one of his
saving.
first girlfriends back in the day. He wrote a poem, put in an envelope, and gave her Haribos with the
Yeah.
envelope. He used to
You
be
see?
sweet
Oh,
like that.
No, I've got sweet
The
like that.
literal
I've got
sweet
sweet
boy.
I'm not even
Okay.
gonna. No,
And you know the
listen.
poem rhymes
Haribo.
as well.
I'm not.
Rhymes.
You know, I'm not even
Wow.
gonna try. I'm not even gonna try and.
10p bags.
I've got a couple. I've got a couple moves.
Back when you were
Okay.
young though, he was young. He was sweet.
Yeah, I got a couple
Whereas
moves.
I've always been.
I'm sweet. As
Ragga.
well. No, I'm sweet.
I
I'm
know
sweet.
you, man, are
I'm on a
sweet.
road.
I always say.
You cry on the wall and slide down, didn't
Nah,
it?
nah,
But you know,
nah, nah,
I
don't
always
say
say you go two different paths. Yeah, you can either go from the path of being sweet initially and then maybe becoming a bit more rugged.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
it, or
That's what
you
you
could
did.
be cold-hearted and then maybe you become a bit softer.
That was mine.
Oh, yeah, okay,
That was me.
Cool.
Like
So
I
I'm saying-
started like when I met my fiance, she knew that I come from the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was part of the streets with
Everyone
these
was-
gal and
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
moving mad. But when I met her, like I never gave a girl flowers in my life.
Oh,
But she was like, "What you
Oh,
never
but-
done that? You don't do that."
but
So I
that's
was like,
funny
"Oh."
though, because you know when people
And
see
now I
your
do it all the
music,
time.
when people see your music and the
Yes.
image,
I was the opposite.
yeah.
I was the opposite of my music. I weren't that loving.
No, but when you met me
Oh,
though, you were like, "Right, this guy, he's the king." I remember you looked at me. Oh, you looked at me.
This
then,
This
no,
guy
you
is
looked at me.
so gassed.
No,
It's
I'm
unreal.
being real. That's
No,
no
wow.
cap.
Wow.
I'm gonna be
When he
honest.
met me, he was like,
No,
this
no,
guy.
bro. When
gassed.
I met you, I'm gonna be honest.
He's
You
gassed.
was my son, innit?
No.
I was taking you
And
in.
you will always be my
Yeah,
son.
yeah, yeah. I was taking you in. I said, no,
He
bro.
looked, bro. He looked at me
That's
like,
When
funny.
you came out
Raw,
of Big
this guy's
Brother,
got
when you
game.
came out
That's
of Big
funny.
Brother, you was 5 years into my run of madness.
Nah.
So
Oh,
I was
okay.
already in
Bro,
the
he's
game.
playing
Bro,
catch
I
up.
was 15
Yeah.
years deep,
Right.
bro. About Big Brother, bro. I was out, bro.
No, but you saw what it was like when you come out of Big Brother.
You thought from Big Brother, I just started learning how. What girls? CJ talk to these girls.
Nah, I took you around. I could tell that you was learning, so I was just
I
watching.
said,
You,
learn.
you
No,
know
it
what I'm
was-
saying?
it
But you
was-
done your thing. You had a nice run.
And
It was a
then I
good-
left
it
the
was a
game. I
good-
left you to party for
I
a few
feel
years
like
till you
It
found
was a
me.
good. It was a good period.
It
You've
was a
grown
good
out of
period,
it. Yeah.
Like you both, I feel like you both
Yeah.
met each other at a good point. Like Ironic
Yeah.
was doing the bits in music,
just said
obviously.
Yes, G.
Big Brother, reality
we both
TV.
were the same-
There was a mutual
yes.
respect, real recognised, real.
But he was
Straight
more
away.
calm than me though, very more relaxed,
Yeah, yeah,
chilled.
yeah.
Like you know, just chilled. Whereas
how I've
I was
always
moving
been.
back, standing on tables. You know the
Wow.
ones there. I'm moving mad, jump,
Wow.
diving into
Yeah, yeah.
crowds like
Lips in.
Yeah,
Fame isn't for everybody.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
moving mad.
But you know what?
Ready to die every
Do you know
day.
what?
What?
Yeah, but it was only for
Yeah,
for like
for real,
2-3
for
years,
real,
and
for
then I
real.
remember there was a
Yeah.
quiet point.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see Anton anywhere.
No, he went, yeah.
And then I called him one day. I said, "Bro, you're not on this party thing anymore, because I'm still at it." Yeah, he was like, "No, you know what? I'll settle down."
Out,
Oh,
so-
yeah.
I was like, "Wow, he's serious though," and I was
Yeah.
thinking, I
Found
never
the
thought
one.
I'd see that,
Yeah.
but I
One.
took him serious from that day.
Found
Yeah.
the one. It was mad though, because we were going out all the time, we were so close. Yeah. When I did step out the
Right.
game, I actually
was
felt
weird.
like raw, because obviously Ironic's one of my close boys. I feel like I can't link him because
Dangerous.
because he's still
Yeah,
single.
yeah,
He's still
yeah.
out, so it's like
I was moving
our
mad.
friendship's now gone quiet.
You can't
because
mix
it's like,
lifestyles of people who are in a different
I
place.
can't link him.
Bro,
so when
100.
he actually got his missus, I was like, raw.
We
okay,
can
cool.
finally hang
We
again.
can maybe like link up and
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
'cause
yeah. It was
now
like
it
that.
gets me. It gets me now, so it's cool.
I had to catch up.
mad.
See, I had to catch up to you that time,
Yeah.
but you're still my son.
Yeah.